You clicked on this video because you're curious about knowing which character got the lowest IQ. Well, you came to the right place because today we're discussing cartoon characters with the lowest IQ. This excludes animated characters, anime, or whatever else, just your basic cartoons only. Maybe in the near future I'll make a video about animated characters with the lowest IQ, but let's cut the crap and jump right into the video. Well, starting off with a not so obvious one, but if you look into it, she ain't very clever, and I'm talking about Dora the Explorer. Swipe or no swiping? Look, we've been through this, 100 times now? This dude just keeps coming back instead of saying the same 3 words over and over again. Maybe she should, I don't know, shoot the guy, call the police. I don't know, it just seems like very low IQ activities right here. But wait, there's more. Dora has this habit of stating the obvious, but loudly. We need to cross this bridge. Yeah, thanks Dora. That's literally the only way forward. It's not like we're about to take a detour through a magical wormhole. And let's not forget what she yells, we did it! And every single step. Like, calm down, you crossed the bridge. Not solved world peace or anything. Again, low IQ activities. Thought that was all? Dora will literally approach anyone, whether it's a giant talking bull or a suspiciously friendly troll under a bridge. No questions asked. Just straight up blind trust. In the real world, that's a one-way ticket to disaster. You can yap about this girl for hours on why she's a dumb bitch. Moving on from her, an even dumber cartoon character, Billy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Billy has reached a level of stupidity that should be impossible by scientific standards. Like, how do you consistently make the worst possible decisions every single time? There's many videos on YouTube about Billy once said, and they're probably the dumbest quotes you'd ever hear, but I love the show. If you don't know by now, I'm just gonna roast these characters just based off of how stupid they are. That doesn't mean I don't like them or that I don't find them funny, but quickly leaving him alone, we go on to the Simpsons. And you know which character I'm choosing, the king of doing dumb things. You almost have to admire him. Homer Simpson. So remember the time when Springfield made everyone take an IQ test? And Homer, well, let's just say he didn't exactly ace it. While doing the test, they found out there was a crayon stuck into his brain. That's probably the smartest thing they've ever found in there.
There's a crayon in my brain? But I've had thousands of head x-rays.
Homer Simpson took about a dozen other tests throughout the show. But the most funny one, and personally one of my favorite episodes, is Season 29, Episode 11, Frank Gets Testy. In this episode, after a series of chaotic events in Springfield, Dr. Fink develops an IQ, quantum intelligence test, to measure everyone's competence in areas like morals, decision-makings, and intellect. The town gets obsessed with these scores. And later they get published in the news. So at first everyone thinks Bart scored the lowest. I mean, it makes sense. Bart's out there wrecking havoc daily, playing pranks, and probably forgetting homework even exists. So Marge takes Bart to Dr. Fink to confront him about his stupid test and how it ruined Bart's life. But Dr. Fink noticed he made a mistake.
That's not a B. Well, yes, it is. You see the two. Oh, my Garvik! There was a mistake. The real unfortunate is H. Simpson. I mean, what a clod!
Turns out it wasn't Bart who failed the test. It was Homer.
I can't. I'll be a laughingstock when everyone finds out I'm the stupidest man in town.
How are they going to find out?
I just tweeted it.
Again, I can tell you so much about this character. He is probably one, if not one of the most funny characters. Not the best show in the world, but as a character, he's up there. Now, we're going to take a break and look at Jake the dog from Adventure Time. The shape-shifting, stretchy dog who's basically a walking rubber band with the wisdom of a fortune cookie.
Live life, you need problems.
That's so stupid!
Jake lives by the philosophy of whatever happens, happens, which is cool for the vibes, but a disaster when you're fighting off monsters, or navigating life-threatening quests. His laid-back attitude means he rarely thinks things through. You know, like when Ice King's about to kidnap a princess and Jake's like, let's just chill for a second, dude. We don't have time to chill. There's an evil wizard on the loose.
13 years old now.
Oh, dang it! Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
Also, that Jake's first solution to any problem is food. Got a battle ahead? Let's make a sandwich. Need to plan a strategy? His stomach is the boss of his brain. Sure, he's got stretchy powers, but 9 times out of 10, Jake's just stretching out because he needs more room for a giant sack of sandwiches. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched that much of Adventure Time, so I don't remember the dumbest moment Jake has, but I'm sure some people who are watching this and are big Adventure Time fans that know Jake does not have an IQ above 50. Hot take, but one of my least favorite cartoon shows growing up is SpongeBob. The only character I really liked was Patrick Star. Although this character might be one of the dumbest characters on the list that we're discussing today. Oh, Patrick Star, the literal star of being the dumbest guy in Bikini Bottom. He lives under a rock, literally and figuratively. Patrick's not just the guy who lives under a rock, he's a guy who mentally also lives under a rock. It's like his brain has decided to take an extended vacation years ago and never came back. He constantly misses obvious cues, and half the time has no clue what's even happening around him. Remember the time Patrick forgot how to eat? That's right, eating, one of the most basic functions of life. He literally has to ask SpongeBob to teach him how to eat again. Like, it was a skill that needed to be unlocked through a tutorial level. The guy had a fork in hand and was trying to figure out how to use it, like it was a high-level math equation. If you type in the dumbest moments of Patrick on YouTube, and after watching it, you'll probably have dropped some IQ points too. Patrick is near the 30 ranges at best. He is the dumbest cartoon character ever created. I understand Squidward after all these years. Patrick and SpongeBob are a one-way trip to a massive headache.
No, I'm thinking about buying this book on counting. 3, 4. What's gonna happen next? 5? Holy super happy fun time! This book's good! I'll take it!
Most of the times these dumb characters grow on you, and are always the most funny ones carrying the show. It doesn't matter how dumb you are if you can entertain me, I'm watching it. That's it for part 1. I'm sure I'll make a part 2 soon. Just make sure you like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.